So guys, I've been grinding Mathmech quite hard since 250th, and this is where my list is at the moment. I do think it's quite a good list for the kind of pre-SIAC format. I think it would have been a good list for 250th as well, but I'll kind of explain my rationale. So the Mathmech ratios haven't really changed with the kind of twos and threes where you think you can play Sigma at 3. I just haven't felt like it's come up. My games just don't last that long. Similarly with addition and subtraction, I don't think you need more than 2 of each. What I do like is having 3 diameter though, just because this card is so good, and sometimes people are smart enough to kind of stop the XYZ and things like that. So I will dump diameter off circular or whatever just so it's there. You can play Nabla instead for some funky combos, but again, it's just not been a relevant thing for me. Exceed is a great card. I think the combination of it being good small wall bridge, but especially because Droll's in the format, and then also its extension capabilities makes me just really like this card. The other thing as well is Lingaribo is a really good card right now. There's just a lot of random back row one-offs that people will have, and Lingaribo protects your plays in a way that if you have Lingaribo, if you have something to go in Lingaribo and Exceed, especially if you have something like Addition Exceed and your opponent has a monster, so it's like you summon without normal, you do something without normal summoning, you go into that, you make Exceed, and it's like you've already started to advance plays and put pressure without committing to a normal summon. It makes Exceed so good, so I really like it. I'm playing 2 small ward bridges now, so Eccentric is because of random back row floodgates and stuff, it's just necessary. And also sometimes monsters, like even things like a Rice Heart Pass, if I have Circular in hand for example, I'll normal summon Eccentric, and rarely my opponent, most people don't know Eccentric has an effect that's just tribute this card to destroy something. So you normal summon Eccentric and then you just pop a Rice Heart, for example. Having that kind of ability is quite great. Santa Claus is the other one because he's just the best light small world target, especially in a deck like this that can kill you efficiently. Then I'm main decking both Droll and Nib as well, just because I think you need to right now. Now, the other thing that I'm doing now, which I really like, is playing Fenrir, and I've been thinking this for a while, that I think Fenrir is such a good card because Mathmech trades really well with the opponent. And so, like, I just want good cards that it's like by themselves are good in the top deck, by themselves are good to start with. And so many times as well, another great thing about Fenrir as well is that I can add the Fenrir to my hand. I don't even plan to summon the second one. I can use them as discard fodder for like a Signet Mining. If you side in the Cyframe package, Driver and Fenrir bridge to each other, which also makes Fenrir good to have in your deck. It's like, and not just Driver, that also the Gammas as well, but having him as a potential small world bridge as well is nice. So I really do like him in the deck. I'm only playing him at 2 because of space, but yeah, it's a great card. And then moving on to the side deck, because I think that's the only thing other thing that needs to be talked about. I really like having a big bestial package now in the side deck, and that's because I realize that I don't have problems with any matchups apart from the mirror matchup, and then very, very, very occasionally branded. In the mirror, it's difficult because if they go first or if they just have better hand traps, they will win a lot of the times. But if you have a big bestial package, it's very difficult for them to play against you because just resolving a Magnum puts you so far ahead and stops their trap and stuff like that. Similarly, branded is sometimes frustrating just because they put so many high value threats on the board that outing them all is difficult, but then having the bestials gives that bit of extra oomph, so I do like having it. There's also an interesting interaction that I saw someone do where you can do things like Alan Bershin, tribute your Drillsworm, and send a monster when you special summon, which is good. So yeah, I really do like having the Bestials in the side deck. Gamma is also very good as well. And then Grave. I've started playing Grave instead of D-Barrier because it's nice into the kind of branded. It's nice against Kashtira. It's nice into the branded matchup as well when they gimmick Puppet Lock you, which is quite cool. But yeah, guys, this is the Mathmech build that I'm running with. So if you have any questions, let me know. I do think it's quite good. And I always say I will, but this time actually will. I'm going to release some of my replays because I have been grinding DB quite a lot and had quite some nice win streaks. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys all soon. Peace.